You know, I don't know right now.
Yeah.
There's talk. They call me. We talk about things, but
Mm-hmm.
I think what's happening is they want me to ask and beg. I'm like, I don't need nothing
You
from
don't need
nobody.
to.
I don't need nothing from anybody. There we go. I was trying to get this to
There you
turn.
go. There you go. Yes.
Yeah.
Premeditated. Dope album. Make sure you copy it. I have been talking about it on the podcast. Definitely, man. So, I mean, is it something that you're personally interested in too?
What's that?
The Connor fight, the third fight, if they approach you with the right situation and give you some respect.
I'm interested in a yeah, a big fight, a big show is great. Uh, and if not that, I have other plans too.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what
you're
I'm
down
saying?
to fight
I'm
whoever.
not stressed off of it, but the social media and the people are making it like I'm sweating. But you should see me daily.
Yeah, not stressing.
Smoke a joint, go for a
Not
run,
stressing.
go to the gym
Not
and train,
stressing.
laugh at the gym, and then and all of a sudden on social media, Nathan's waiting for the. Like, I'm not waiting for anything, but I will do anything.
happens,
if
it
we have the
happens,
right
yeah.
talk, we have the right conversations, and get a good. But I'm gonna watch these fights. You know what's happening is that Jorge Masvidal is fighting this weekend against some dude. Anyways, he's fighting. And he just fought Damian Maya a little while back, and he lost the fight. But when you watch the fight, he did all the good stuff. The other guy was just holding on and trying to wait him out, and he did a good job. And I think he's the best fighter, one of the best fighters besides me and my team in the UFC.
Yeah.
And he's a real fighter, and he's completely under promoted. And that's one of the fights this weekend. That's the biggest deal, and they're not making too big of a deal out of it. I'm like, forget all these other fights. That's the one.
It's like
right
they
there.
just want these characters, huh?
Dude, yeah. I'm like, I like real fighters in the real fight, and it's like, dude, if that's legacy talk.
Yeah.
Fight a real fighter if you're gonna.
I agree.
And those are the type of fighters that I'm looking at. I'm not trying to fight the pretty boy, white boy because they want me to.
Mm-hmm.
Because no, how about I find somebody like me and we promote each other off of a real fight and show you what real fighting is
great
all
idea.
about. Because I'm not trying to play around anymore and do. I mastered my own craft, dude. My last couple fights, 4 fights, I think, and everything. I did all that. I was like, we're gonna do this, this, and this, and I made all this stuff happen. And there's no love or no promotion that I did any of that by myself, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm like, dude, you guys are not you're not promoting anybody. They're promoting their one guy, their couple guys, and they're wondering why they're having problems. I know what they're doing though. I know they're fooling everybody. They ain't fooling me.
Man,
I could get deep about it. That's out of everybody's league. They're like, what the hell is he talking about? But I'm like, dude, how about you guys let me do my shit, and I'll tell you when I'm gonna be doing any fighting. Cause
that's a great idea, man. Hey, I mean, speaking of doing your shit,
what
like,
is your Instagram? Is
oh,
it
it's
O
just
or A?
OKWERDZ
Put an A.
209. It's a common thing, man. I have a really hard to
Awkward
spell
209
weird
right there.
ass name.
I was just putting an A. I was like, what the fuck? 'Cause I know I followed you.
Yeah. Nah, for sure, man. What does it feel like to like fight in front of that many people, man? To have all those people watching you fight? Because when I fight somebody, like I don't want anyone to see it. Like what?
Me too.
like, like
Me too.
I don't want nobody to watch that, man. Like, how does it feel before you walk out there, man? Knowing you're on pay-per-view and like there's all these thousands of people out there, like that's a lot of pressure, man.
Fighting is crazy, dude. It is it's not fun. It is something that I just kind of got stuck in, dude.
How'd you get stuck in it?
I started and I couldn't stop. Hear the question you asked me, like, what's next? I'm like, fuck, man. Well, next was dinner. And then I was going to try to maybe fucking get a workout in and then go home. And then, oh, shit, I got to fight, huh? I got to fight. It's the question of the day, though, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's something
I
you
agree.
can't escape. It's something you can't escape. And I've accepted that. That's cool, but it's just like it's a crazy thing. Fighting is crazy though. You gotta fight. You gotta go in there. You gotta fight. You gotta train. You gotta not get your ass whooped in front of the world, and it's that simple.
Man, that sounds terrifying, man. That sounds absolutely terrifying. I mean,
but I'll do it though. I ain't gonna do no 9 to 5. That's for sure.
I agree with that. Fuck that, man. Hey, when you towards the end of that first Conor fight, when he just kind of lunged at you at the very end, did you kind of just know in your head that it was a wrap for this dude? Like,
yeah.
Like, what was he?
When he shot at me, that happens to me in fights a lot. I start teeing off on them and they shoot and they get choked. And I got choked. And it's like, you choked on purpose. It was the easy way out. You don't want to get hit anymore.
Yeah.
I wish if I could do it all again, I would have just kept in his ass because all the backlash I got and all this native jiu-jitsu was better. I know you got knocked out.
He did.
You got knocked out, but
he kind of
you
just did
shot.
that, yeah.
It was a way out. It was quitting. It's give up. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, he was rocked.
He did what he could once he did that. Oh, maybe I don't want to get out when we're on the ground. A couple of things happened, but that was a knockout. You know what I'm saying? He got stunned. Well, he's gonna start eating them. That happens to me in fights. They shoot, and he talks about it too. So he knows what I'm talking about. He talks about how he does it. The fighters, they shoot, they turn to wrestler. That's what happened to him. Like you're a wrestler, and Mayweather and him were selling this big old thing. And it's like he wins all his fights on stand up. Only time he lost was on the ground. I'm like, dude, you guys know what happened. He got knocked out, but he shot, and that, you know why? Because choking out hurts a lot less than getting knocked out. You could simply, he caught me slipping.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, I caught you slipping with my fist, and then.
Yeah, and wrestling's not even really.
So he
like
shot in with a rap. Oh, it's I could feel when he shot it with a desperate shot, like, oh shit, I'm getting my ass whipped, and he shot and put the choke in, and he's like, wait, maybe I'm not gonna quit, and then he was like up and down the whole time. I could tell you right now, like, you better take me clean out because,
man,
I've already accepted that from the beginning.
Man, and after you tapped him out,
I figured, I'm like, all right. Cause I got people to go home to. I got homeboys. I got, you know what I'm saying? Chris gonna make fun of me if I come home and, man, you quit. Some people don't hold their mouths, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't want to deal with all that. All of a sudden, why didn't Nate move? I ain't moving. My mom lives here. I ain't going nowhere.
That's what's up. I mean, after you tapped that fool out, man, how did your life change, man? Like, it was like I don't watch sports, but I watch y'all fights. And that moment for me, I had like a legit sports freak out moment. That was crazy. Like, how did that feel, man, afterwards? Like, how did your life change?
It was crazy because I didn't know how big of a impact. I thought it was just like MMA, like where I knew who he was and he's getting most loved.
It's huge, man.
But I was like, what the fuck? I'm glad I said what I said after I won. I was like, I'm not surprised because the whole time when everybody's been pumping this dude up, I thought everybody saw what I saw. I'm like, this is some bullshit. This guy's the best guy in the world, and he's like, well, and he got on the stage, and he started punking everybody at that one press conference.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're all a bunch of pussies because every fighter up there, I'm like, you wouldn't have done that if I was up there.
Yeah, he would.
Some dude walks in the room, he's like, hey, I'm the fucking man here, fuck you and you, and then we laugh at him for saying something to a couple guys. We're all pussies too for just letting some dude walk up in here. That ain't gonna happen to me ever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's one of the things about Conor too, is like that was a big difference when he fought you, is he's always in everybody's head, and he seems like he really shakes a lot of people. But it seemed when he came across you, it just like just cut all of that, and it feels like it affected him a lot in a way that he wasn't able to do that. Yeah. Do you feel like you were actually in his head as opposed to him trying to do it?
Yeah,
to you?
probably. He was like, what?
Yeah, I think
sounds corny, but he could be the hammer, but can't be the nail. That would have had to say. But for real, I was like, "What the fuck?" I don't care what nobody says, because if we're right close enough, I'm gonna get your ass for one. For two, if you say whatever that hurts my feelings, we're still gonna fight, and it doesn't change because I'm still gonna put on the same ass whipping that I'm gonna put on whether I'm butthurt or not because. You know what I'm saying? I got thick skin anyway. Like, hurt my feelings. I'll get you somewhere or another.
For real.
My mom's watching. I'm hurting my feelings.